of the players in this match, I know two of them, and I think I saw Vietnam play yesterday. They were okay. They did pretty okay, if I remember correctly. So this should be a really exciting match, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. When I saw that Yamui and Hana and Pikachu will be at the same table today, I was so excited because both of those teams showed something unexpected, I may say, especially Yamui and Hana. You know the situation that happened during 8 finals. As I know, they were late and there was a no-show, so they had penalty, and they still managed to qualify on the second place, as I know, because that Baiman, that one of their teammates had won, allowed them to qualify, as I know.
Sure.
Just look at the hand of Vietnam Shimocha from Team Pikachu, extremely fast collecting, I may say, extremely fast building forms, and it is Shanten, I think.
It is...
Orange Shanten, even, yes.
They're currently playing the fun game of Where's the Pair, and probably feeling really, really sad, because the pair could have been Dora, if they'd believed in themselves. But yeah, otherwise, as long as we find a pair, maybe they are. Maybe they're planning on getting the Dora again. Maybe there's only one left, but actually there are none left. Okay, they find...
Vietnam goes Dama.
This is a situation where I would just send it and Ricci, but
Maybe
get
he's
lucky.
trying to improve his hand.
The question is Pinfu really worth being able to risking the chance of missing? Actually, no, it's not. It's not Pinfu. That's not the upgrade they're looking for. They're looking for Tanyao. Sorry, I take it back. This is actually very smart. Sorry. They're looking to draw the 6-0 ideally. At least that's that's the only thing I can assume they're doing. Because I don't think necessarily like holding the giving up a good tempi for Pinfu is worth it. And they missed out. Oh no. See, I would have insta-reached that, but never mind. And I was wondering if they would take the through 10 Pinfu weight, which I still think is actually probably a better idea than keeping 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I guess that Team Pikachu is right now aiming for Chinitsu. Obviously.
Yeah, Oscar, going for it. And honestly, big fan. Sorry, I shouldn't go. I shouldn't call them out by their real name. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's senpai already, or she is. I actually don't know.
I'm pretty sure Oscar is, but I'm not gonna just no. Oscar's doing. What is their weight? Just four man?
Shimochi is senpai already, as I could see.
Yeah, 4-man is unfortunately a dead weight, pretty much. There's one tile left, so they could draw it. But we're looking for an upgrade to try and make a better weight out of this. Or just, take Tenpai and take some points at the end of the hand. Not a problem, really.
I won't be surprised if Team Pikachu will get it by Tsumo, because, this happened actually a lot. I had a feeling that somehow they can read or feel the flow. Oh no, right now it will be really hard.
That's okay. At the end of the day, they're still going to collect, 3,000 points? Relative to the two players who are paying 1,500 each? Oh wait, sorry, no, Vietnam get to Tenpai in the last minute. Sorry, I take it back. They do not get 1,500 points. They only get 1,000. Poor Invoker. Right now, it looks like there's 1,000 points available to whoever wins this hand. Vietnam here has a pretty solid build-up. Honestly, I think they should have won the first hand, really. If they'd insta-reached, they would have taken it. But
Ishanten already.
Ishanten already with this one. They can get their Legis' Ricci-Sig. Yeah.
And Ricci.
This, I think there's quite a lot of upgrades available here.
He goes Dama with this hand.
The fact you've got the one-man triplet means that you can basically draw anything around 2-5 and then cut one man and be absolutely fine without any problems. I think, well, maybe if you draw 5, you're just going to Sumo, but I think the upgrade's okay. This isn't interesting. Okay. I'm not sure if that would be my cut, but at the end of the day, There's still Shanten. And I guess they're trying to make the hand Pinfu? I don't know what I would do in this situation. I probably would have just Richi'd, but...
Oh, and Team Pikachu is Tenpai already.
Yep,
The
so...
2 pin 6 so.
That's a Dharma. Is that a Dharma?
It's
I probably wouldn't Dharma that, personally. But I've already said that. People know me too much. I'm a super aggressive player, if I can be. I will Richi a lot more than I probably should. But what upgrades does Oscar have there? What upgrades are available, other than just Summon? They could break their pair away and maybe go for Itsu? But, I don't know. I don't think that's... Yeah. Also, hey.
Hello. I was just like, what's their Yaku? They got 2 Dora?
They've got 2 Dora, but they have no Yaku. You're right. That's why I would just Richi. Or go for Itsu, in which case you would keep the 5 button and drop the 2-pin pair. Unless they're just really hoping to draw a Dora. I don't know what Oscar's endgame is here.
I guess they're trying. They just think that the hand is not likely to get there. You know, double upon way, not exactly the highest likelihood of just getting it, especially if you assume that everyone's a great player day 2, which is a fair assumption.
I mean, if you've been watching some players, there are some players who have gotten through on luck alone. I'm not going to lie to you. Not that I'm salty, but...
Just like you last season.
I mean, yeah, fair, honestly. Okay, so the Richi comes out on a 3-pin
Finally
way.
reaching.
So why? I guess... So, if people are tracking Sumigiri, they'll see the 6-pin was a Sumigiri. However, at least there is a sort of Suji trap there on the 3. I don't like it.
Follow up Richi, by the way, by Vietnam.
Yeah, Vietnam's Richi is way more powerful than Oscar's. If Oscar had reached earlier, perhaps Vietnam would have been a bit more inclined to fold, but the hand's too good at this point, so it's... Oh, but it turns out... they didn't quite get lucky. Although I do love the 1-2 man weight. That was a really strong weight comparative to the 3-pin Kanchan.
But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That's my motto, at least.
Yes, ideally you can be both.
We got Vietnam with the egg starts, a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm breaking up immediately. Oh, that's a shame. I'd like to hold it for a bit longer.
I mean, the greens can stay, right?
Oh, 100%.
It does seem so. One thing I've noticed is maybe this is a different style for this tournament, but I've noticed that a lot of players are really excited and way more likely to try and go for a valuable hand than a nice, quick, cheap one. Have you noticed that? Because there's a lot of passing up like okay Richis that you would absolutely take in ranked for, I guess, trying to squeeze out a little bit more value. I wonder. Something I've noticed a lot in yesterday's play as well. A lot of players were, well, let's face, for example, Karning. I mean, obviously it's a Saki event, so of course you're going to Karn. You have to. It's almost the rules, right? Even I can't trying to get her in Shan. It didn't work out. I ended up giving someone her a 3, I think. It wasn't a good time. But I was Tenpai, and I can't. It was a good way. But it looks like
from what I've seen, I think it's just general how people play from a broader spectrum. You know, I know whenever I play, I'm more used to like people playing super serious in like ranked and in the weekly group that I play with, and we try and play our best. And some people just don't do that, and I'm not saying that that's wrong. It's people play as fun as they want, how they like to play.
Absolutely.
When I went to enter the UK Open, the amount of Khans I saw in a cash money event.
But I mean, that's the thing, right? In an event like this, you want to come first, so you need to take a few more risks than you would normally do. If you lose, what's the difference between coming second and coming last? If you want first place as a team,
then you want the big points.
Yeah.
As well, I mean,
I must say that, for example, on Table 2, the situation was quite different because people were not actually aiming for big hands, except for one player, I must say, Kiterling. he was aiming for big hands because he was trying desperately to get Team Kumanagawa to the second place. But the main point was trying to let Fumo stay until the captain's matches, which didn't happen.
Aw.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, I think on our table we had first place. The first place with like a 50,000 point lead. They were just canning for the sake of canning. Like I think they were just having fun, and they never got punished. I think every time they canned, they won. Apparently, flow is real. But yeah, Vietnam with their really early tempi manages to get it. I was wondering if Oscar or Legius, they were building really good hands there, but they just didn't quite get the speed. But yeah, Legius is a really good hand here. Like we can build
That looks
something
like a
good here.
potential for Ipeco, may say. And it's E Shanten.
2 sounds are still left in the walls. There's still a decent chance we can pull it, but we'll see.
That's completely reasonable and chance for a pinfu, but it does feel bad when you look at this red 5 man, and you're like, this is
Oh.
not staying. I want this, but I can't keep it.
Honestly, it will depend entirely on what I draw. Because I would be thinking maybe even worth going. It's might be worth going for a Sanchoku, like a 3/4/5 maybe, over the Ipeco. It depends what we draw. If we draw 5 so, I'm cutting 4 so.
Well, on dealer's position, I guess it would be better to collect a fast hand, which may give him a guaranteed win and guaranteed Renchan in case of winning, than trying to improve his form. Whoa, by the way, 3 man. Will
But
he
yeah,
go
this is
for
exactly the
Sanshaku?
situation I was thinking about. This is where I would be starting to
he
cut
threw-
the 2 and the 4.
Oh, he threw Akadora away, so he's trying to.
This committing to the Ipeco.
I mean, I hope it works out, honestly. There's still 2 3-sos in the wall. I mean, Sanzo apparently was the most dealt in tile yesterday. People won the most points on Sanzo.
Senzo is the god.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
San Man is the death tile today for Legius. It's cheap, but that hand was really beautiful. I would have kept the 3/5 and hoped, but yeah, it's alright.
Ooh,
1,000
what
points.
about this one from Legius?
I know, right? Good luck, Legius.
Okay,
guy
you
in
drew
London
another
playing
honor.
this
You
situation.
tried to commit to a flush of some sort.
Yeah, I don't mind that actually.
I don't think, but Sky in that one so just looks. I guess you just go. This looks like Legius just wants to finish his hands.
You've got a
You
Dora,
fight.
you've got a Yakuhai. It's probably not going to be a flush in Manzu,
No.
but you never know. Sometimes hands take you on mysterious journeys. It's not a flush in Manzu. Okay. just thought I'd check and let's see. No, it's not. It's not.
Invoker's hand is nice and symmetrical. I quite like that. You know, it's red on one side, green on the other.
Yeah, actually, Invoker's got the fun situation of too many pairs.
Then
But
if you draw 7 man, come on
that's
7
5
man.
pairs. We could make a
That's 6
switch
pairs.
to 7 pairs.
He decided
Okay.
to not to try to
Yeah.
Toitsu this time.
Might have just been Cheetoy blind.
Either that or they look at 6 6 8 8 and just thought, yeah, maybe that's 6 7 8. Maybe that's just like a 6 7 8 8. I can get rid of one of the 6s, or a 6 6 7 8 and get rid of one of the 8s and wait on 6 9. There are plenty of ways that can be that aren't Cheetoy or a pair 8. But that would have been pair
You-
number. That would have been pair number 6.
Look at the Itsu coming in from the Vietnam with some shinies.
Oh, actually, good point. They just need the 6 pin. And yeah, Invoker has Tempai, but wow, that's just unfair.
Well,
I'm sorry,
Wait,
Vietnam.
not going for...
That 8's coming out though.
Oh, of course, that's
Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't guarantee. It's not anymore. Okay, cool. I take it back. Vietnam does not have to deal in to push this. Wait, what? Oh no. Are they?
nice.
are
5
they
was safe into the reach.
Yeah, I suppose West is live.
This is
So
a
it's
safe
not
play.
actually safe. Yeah, no, West is live. Such a shame. That hand was beautiful, and it's just not going to finish. Ah.
It feels like this is one of the few times I've just seen someone like, fold this early in a hand over the last day.
I mean, I folded a lot. I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
I'll rephrase, like, folding this hard with a hand close to completion in, like, the
Yes.
first 2 loads of this card. Like, I've seen people push quite hard.
It's still 2 Shanten, but yeah, I mean, that's the point, right? You want to win. You don't want to just give up. Like, come on, you got to try and win. Unfortunately for Invoker, there's only one 6-man left, so it's probably not very likely to end up in their hand. I say, knowing for a fact they're going to draw it now, but
Now the West.
But otherwise, can anyone fight this?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Ah, he
got
dealt in.
pushed. Yeah, you're right. Yikes. I wonder what the situation was there. Urasan! Oh no!
Oh,
It was a simple Ricci only. It's turned into a dealer Mangan.
man, that's why we love Mahjong.
Only when it happens to me, as in winning it, not dealing into it. So
You think you
Vietnam's
get a
been
bee
one of
sting? No. Allergic reaction.
Yikes. I mean, this is why Ricci's such a powerful. That's why I call it Ricci Mahjong, right? The power of Ipatsu, the power of Uradora.
Yeah, and if you press
Any
can,
hand.
then there could have been 6 error. I still need to rewatch that single match. I have to be honest.
I don't know if you're
want to see
aware,
the reaction.
but one of my teammates ended up dealing into a Kazuya Ackerman. Because I think it was like Dora... It was Dora...
It was Dora 6. It was the 2...
Yeah, Dora 6, Era 4, I believe?
Yeah, because 5-pin was Dora, so they had 4 of them in their hand. They canned,
Yes.
and that turned into an extra Ura, 4 more Uradora, 5 more Uradora.
I mean, yeah, I tried to spin it at the time by saying, like, at least we dealt into a Ackerman into the players in last place, so they're not going to get busted out. I was trying my best to spin it in a positive way, but there was no positive. There's no positive way of spinning dealing into a Yakuman.
Oh no!
It was just tragic.
Oh,
At least it
I've
wasn't
not seen
me.
such a tragedy since watching Titanic.
At least it wasn't me, but it was my teammate, so it's fine. Like, at the end of the day, that's what we play Mahjong for, right? We play it to see cool moments. It's just, unfortunately... Oh, right, yes, I said I was going to change that, and I forgot. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, where is that saved? Let's find that. Sorry. Oops.
So
Interesting.
Vietnam is Tempai, Invoker is Ishanten from Tempai.
Waiting for the white dragon. Oh, expecting it to come out with that discard.
Oh, that's a cunning kind of wait, waiting just for Haku
Yeah,
in
the hell
Tanki. Oh,
Oh.
he decided to change his weight for...
to a 3-sided 2-5-8 man. That's the time when you would do that, I think. And Legis in Tenpai with 5-8 pin,
Yes.
and Legis with the dealer.
Poor leeches.
It was only a 3-hand hands. The flush to the south is potentially a nasty hand right there. If they want to commit. Oh, but would you want to? Yakuhai, it's not even Yakuhai, it's just 2 Dora.
Legis is already Ishanten. Vietnam has got a tough hand. Tough to collect. Tough to build, I guess.
Vietnam is probably folding this unless they get like real lucky
Yeah,
on the 3 side.
The best choice in this situation is Beta Ori. Oh! A pair of Haku! But that was a flaw. He's trying to a bit encourage you, I guess.
It's a trap.
Fight! Doesn't matter if it's 1,000 points, you must fight!
It's a trap. But will
It's a trap.
Vietnam fall
It's
for the
the demons
trap?
of Mahjong tempting you.
Of course, it is, right? Because you see that, and you're like, oh, maybe I can call. Maybe I can win this hand. And then you end up playing Haku, and Lee just pawns it, and or deals it, or it deals in, and you're, when I say Haku, I meant Hatsu, the green dragon, and then you're just sad. Because it now deals in.
And Legis is Tempai.
And Vietnam has both of the weights. So, if you're tempted, you're going to deal it. It's cheap, it's one hand. But, still though.
It's a lot of effort for 1,000 points here. We'll get a bit more. Meanwhile, to the south, now that is a hand.
Yeah, Oscar's building something quite special here. The only question is, will they get a chance to make it happen?
Or are we... Where is Invoker going?
I'm not actually that
The
worried about
Cheeto no
Invoker.
longer
Like, it could be Cheeto, but it's still only a 4-pair start right now, and I don't think Invoker's ever going to make a finished hand with this. I say as they draw a 5th pair. Ignore me. Oh wait, is Oscar going to deal in? If Oscar gets one more upgrade, I think Legius is taking this hand. Genuinely surprised.
They didn't
Vietnam
take the
might
potential
dodge
thought.
this.
Oh, they must think that the Hatsu is dangerous if they're not taking the potential double south.
I mean, it's too late for that now, and South's been cut 3 times. So
Good point.
the problem is, like, the second Oscar hits Tenpai, that green's going, right. You've got a half flush, you've got Dora 2, you've got Mangan. You're probably going to deal in on the. I mean, it's a live dragon. You know it's unsafe. You're only going to play it if you get Tenpai. But the second you get Tenpai, so it's just a question of who pulls their pin first. Because whoever pulls their pin is going to deal into Legius. If Invoker plays West, they're going to deal into Legius. If Vietnam plays West or the Hatsu, they're going to deal in. Turns out the answer is no one. This actually goes to exhaustive.
Wow. And 3,000 points for lead. That was more expensive than anyone dealing in.
Yeah, they would have got
So
2,000
this is
points
the best
from the deal in.
The
You're
best
right.
case, everyone loses 1,000. They gain 3,000. Wow.
Gotta love it when a plan comes together.
That was a lot of effort for that situation.
I mean, they just didn't really have to do anything. They just had to call once. The rest of the hand was given to them for free. They could have stayed Dharma maybe and Recheat, but they still wouldn't have won, so it's fine. So yeah, it's time to see what Oscar can do. I get the feeling that Vietnam's probably got a faster hand than them right now, but can Oscar make use of the Stealer turn, get some points? I don't think they really need it right now. They're doing pretty well, but we'll see.
These numbers are moving a lot slower than they were yesterday.
That's because less players are just canning for no reason. Don't worry
Shame.
though. I'm pretty sure Vietnam's team will end up starting just going Khan crazy at some point soon. Don't worry, especially probably near around the the lieutenant onwards. We'll see their team start Khaning for no reason. I joke. I'm sorry. I'm not actually salty. I'm just joking about it.
Are you sure?
I have an appropriate amount of salt. Ask Max. He'll be very salty. He's always salty. That's like kind of his defining character trait. But
Now the question is are they going to bring in their secret weapon of Yamato?
they should do, right? Like, I don't see why they wouldn't. Yamato did so well. Also, Murder Lin did so good as well.
Yeah.
Was Len on
That
their
was the one
team?
game I did not watch.
Was Len on their team? Was Len on the other? I can't remember now.
Len was on Jake's team.
Okay, that's not Jake's team. Okay.
On I can't remember the name of their team.
Because yeah, that Vietnam's Yankee, right?
Yankee, that was it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think this is Jake's team, right? Is it? I think. In order to check, I'd have to tab out of this particular window, so we'll do that after between matches, not during.
Then I might have just forgotten who's in what team.
That's fair. But it looks like someone has hit Tenpai.
Vietnam is in Tenpai for 5 pin. He was, but he destroyed his Tenpai. Huh.
Again, I think you just insta-reachy that kind of hand, but it is what it is. There's no upgrade there. If you could upgrade to Tanyao and get Pinfu, or if you had like a Satin Sugar chance or something like that, then okay, sure, Dharma, and then upgrade your hand, but I think they should have just taken it. They might even have been able to pick up the 5 from Oscar. But instead what they've done is they've bought Oscar time to get to Ishanten themselves. Which shape are they going to cut? 7-8 man? 4-5 man? 7-8 man. Fair. So Oscar's now Shanten for Pinfu Tanyao potentially. Legis is.
But we got potential for a Sancho. Legis.
Legis is riding on that Sanzo, but yeah, honestly, if we see the 5-so, Legis is going to be smiling. Is the red 5-so still out there? It is. That would be a perfect draw.
They'll turn a simple hand into a complex one.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, we
And
got our...
Pikachu got Richie chance.
Rinfu, Dora, let's go.
Yeah, why not?
Nice, simple, chill. The classic dealer reach.
Yeah.
You look at discards, you see outsides moving in, you go like, that's a Pinfu, and you be correct.
I mean, it doesn't have to be Pinfu, it could be Tanya. It could be all sorts of things, really.
It
But-
could be, it is likely. I'd be comfortable working off Suji here.
I mean, fair. I just don't rely on Suji Edo anymore. I'm bad at it, so I just don't. But it looks like Legis gets their Sanchoku. Very cool. Good job, Legis.
I didn't see them pick up the red 5, wow.
I told you that red 5 was out there.
We don't play with these tiles to not draw them.
Give me one moment just to... Okay. But alright, so Legis is now dealer. And doing really well for their team. I'm proud of Legis. I'm proud. And yeah, what a nice shape though. 4-5-6 with the 8 attachment on top. The 2 kind of boost that shape a little bit, so it's worth keeping. It's just, you really want to use that 8 if you can. You don't want to draw 3 man. That would be a sad thing. That would be a sad day. But what if?
Just stick with the Shanten from Invoker.
So yeah, this is a really, really strong Ishanta for Legis. Although now it's a bit of a weird one.
It's like the second Akadori in a row that he got from the wall. Will he keep it? Yes, he keeps it.
I like it. If you draw 7, then you can use the red. You can use the 8 Mandora. If you draw anything around the Pinzu, you can use the Pinzu. You've got Pinfu either way. I'm a big fan of this, actually, honestly.
It feels a bit bad because no matter what you're throwing a Dora, but what can you do? Complain that you keep drawing Dora.
Oh no, my hand's more valuable. What am I gonna do?
Oh no, I have 4 Dora. Discard one to a reach. Oh, whatever will I do?
I mean, yeah, that is a genuine fear. Like, no one actually needs the 8 man, but that is a genuine fear. The 5 pin could deal in. Like, Oscar's needing that 5 pin at some point soon. They're not there yet, but they could be. You've made 2 calls. You don't know. If you're playing on the side of caution,
Whoa.
you might be like, oh, I can't play that. Unfortunately, for poor Legius, they're just not getting anything. It would have been tempting.
If states you must discard that 8 man.
Yeah,
Going
I mean,
efficient.
2-so doesn't help, though, because you don't have it. You don't need, unless you're willing to cut 4 pin and 6 pin. That 2-so does not help you at all. You just reach it. I mean, you don't have to reach this.
Snap.
You have what, Pin Fedora 3, so that's right on the cusp of maybe Dharma's worth it. But I probably still would reach this situation.
It's this early a dealer, like, the value of the reach is pretty big. The question is, can anyone else get to Tempai at this point?
Yeah, it's Manga Fusumo
Everyone's-
no matter what. Without Ricci, it's Manga Fusumo 5-2 if you Ron. With Ricci, it's Manga if you Ron and Hanuman if you Sumo, right? Yeah, so I guess it's worth. I guess it's worth 3. It's one of these things that Ricci math is hard.
Okay. Oscar finally makes Tempai with a messy hand.
Invoker draws the 7 man immediately. Oh yikes! But I do think Oscar's. Well, I don't think Oscar's likely to play 4-7 pin if they draw it. I think 6 pin might be a bit of an ask. It's half Suji to Legis, but it's not. It's not like half Suji's good. Like, you know, Yeah, Oscar says no. No, you play Dora, I'm going to play Dora. Dora's safe. Makes sense.
It's just that, everyone's calling so much, just scrapping over this.
Leech
He
has got
just
Timo.
gets it. Yeah, nice.
Oh, this is going to be a big one.
Awesome. How many Ura? No Ura. Ura's fake. We know this.
I think that his Kamicho is now glad that he hadn't opened, that he haven't opened a can of pay, which he had obviously an option to do.
Yeah, Oscar's one of those players who I don't think is likely to can unless they've got a really good weight or they're really far behind. I feel like Oscar's disciplined enough to resist the urge, even though it is the Saki event, and therefore you must try and Rinshan at all times. I don't know much about Saki, but I do know that's a thing, right? I was gonna literally part of the bet was if our team won this event or even came close to finals, I was gonna watch some Saki, but we didn't make it past the first round, so I guess I'm gonna still be ignorant for the rest of my life. Or until the Saki tournament's Discord to host another event. Like maybe just wink. Maybe just host another one soon. Wink, guys. Wink. Do you want to host another event?
There's going to be a second tournament where only you enter just so you can win it. And then...
If they do that, I will watch them, Saki.
your online handle must be Kyrol to enter.
Yeah.
Oh, and
So who's tempo right now? Oscar?
No.
No? Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Dora
this is an early one.
3. I mean, if you're gonna cut Dora, like turn 4 is a really early time to do it.
400 hand.
Cool ones get to Tenpai. Sometimes it just happens.
But yeah, ouch. Poor Legis. Anyways, new dealer.
Also, first Hanchan.
We're almost done, yeah. After the replay's finished, I'm assuming that's gonna be their 5-minute break. So, you guys have until if you're watching this Plit team, you have until the replay finishes, and then I'm going to start trying to get you to play another match. I think that's how I'm going to do my admin today. Anyways, it looks like Invoker here has a very quick hand as dealer with 2 Dora. It's not bad in value either. Legis is going for a Pinfu, but it may not be fast enough. We'll see. I would have probably chosen the 3-man cut there. I would have liked to keep 357 a bit longer than Invoker has, but whether that ends up panning out for them, they might draw 3-man and make me look like a numpty. But I just don't want them to be stuck on a 4-man wait. That seems like it would be a sad time for them. But they now have it. Oh, actually, okay, take it back. They've got the Rianman. Maybe they saw that they were going to draw the Dora. Maybe they saw that.
I realised I was looking at the one with a delay and I was confused. They didn't draw anything.
Legis is going for an Itsu, actually, possibly. They need the 5 and the 9, but it's building. They even could Khan. Is Legis going to resist the urge? They do not.
No.
It is a Saki event, but come on, at least try and Rinshan. If you're going to Khan, come on, guys.
Oh wow, the potential on the Green Dragons as well.
It has made it interesting.
Resisted.
If Invoker draws a 7, so they can use it, and they'll have Dora 3 in their hand. So, Invoker Tenpai. 4 is still very nice for them. But 7 so would be a 4-hand hand. Thanks to Legis' Khan. How's 4-7 looking? Is 3 4s, 3 7s? Is that my count? I think that's right. So 6 tiles allow Invoker to get this win. Where Legis is still Ishanten. It's a good Ishanten, but it's still Ishanten. Oscar's nowhere near Tenpai yet. Not quite. Getting there, but nowhere near. So Invoker absolutely has the advantage right now. Let's see. I'm watching.
The interesting thing here is Invoker did keep the pair of 8s instead of a pair of Hatsu.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, is Legis going to deal in? Does Legis sense danger?
Yeah, just assuming that nobody's ever going to drop a Green Dragon from now on.
I guess, yeah. Poor Legis, but I guess they were pushing their own hand. They wanted to end the match. 3-hand dealer is... I mean, it's pretty bad. I'm not going to say it's not that bad. 5,800 points is a big deal.
Yeah, that handyman is closing.
Yeah, this has been such a really close match so far. I'm
Oh,
excited
look
to
at this
see
hand from
how
Invoker.
close it ends up being. Like 6 or 7 hand chants from now.
This hand could be so many things.
It could be. I would
Despite
love to see it
being
become...
two chanting, I love it.
Yeah, it's like 6688899. It's one of those weird shapes. It's really good, but it feels really bad. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Then you got your 6677889. Improves with an 8 man. You got the 789. You can be 567 on top of that, or triple, make any of them triplets, or make an extra pair. There's so many ways this can go.
Yeah, like it could be a free pure double sequence if we're lucky.
or a Cheetoy, depending.
Or it could end up becoming Cheetoy. I'm not going to say it. I think I was Cheetoy
It
crazy
could
last
be-
event, but this event I've chilled a bit more on the Cheetoy front, I think. And I ended up dealing into it yesterday, so clearly I'm not thinking about Cheetoy enough.
It's such a powerful hand. But the Tenpai from Oscar. Waiting
Another
on
pure double
3-6.
sequence chance on the
The
Sanzo.
3-6-0. Once more, the 3-0 is dangerous. I wonder
It
if
is
that's the
only a
metagame that
3-tile
everyone
wait
has to
for
keep
them.
up.
But 3 tiles is 3 more than, well, it's 2 more than you actually need, really, to win, right? That's like the 1 tile you need, and then 2 extra just lying in the wall somewhere. Probably not the dead wall. Hopefully not dead wall. I want to
I
scheme
wonder
to
if
end.
people are thinking of the meta of Sanzo is dangerous. Sanzo is the most dangerous tile of the event.
It actually is, though. People look to the stats. It actually is.
Yeah, exactly.
Chloro has technology, and yes, I trust it. Still, though, even if people don't deal in, there's still 3 tiles out there. There's 1 Sanzo in the wall, so it's probably not going to be a pure double sequence. It's probably just going to be normal Pinfu. But that's
Yeah.
alright. It's a good way to end the match. So what's Legis doing? Is Legis... I was wondering if Legis was going to be thinking about going for the flush there. Like, the 1-man is Suji safe, whereas North is actually live. If anything, the 1-man was slightly safer than North, I'd say. But 1 pass, so the other one will pass as well. If Legis is just staying safe, then we can do that. Get through that without any problems. Invoker really can't make anything out of this hand. I haven't really been paying attention, and I guess other than the fact it probably could have been Cheetoy maybe at one point, it sure isn't now, sadly. There's nothing special.
Now
so-
you're on Cheetoy watch. Now I've warned you. Now it's...
I mean, after almost dealing into it twice, I dealt into it once. It was a Mangan. The second time, I almost, because I decided I was going to fold with an 8 so, and I decided I was pretty sure I was going to fold with that 8 so because I think there was a wall on 6, so I knew no one had 6, 7. And let's just say I'm glad I went to exhaustive before I ended up having to play that 8 so. Let's just say that
Okay, well,
because I split
we
their
should-
weight, and I realised very quickly that I could have made a terrible mistake. Not that it mattered, but because my team didn't make it through. But still,
Could have.
maybe, yeah, at some point. They only dealt. It feels like I only dealt in once that in my games. I don't know. I should check that. I'm sure. Chloro will have the stats. But anyway, enough about that. It's time to talk about whether Legis is going to ever make it something. No, it's not going to happen. It's just going to be exhaustive.
This-
Oscar's going to claim 3,000 points, get back over 150,000, and the game is going to end as it started. For everyone except for Vietnam. Sadly, Vietnam's had a bit of been the main loser of this match.
Oh, that's a shame. Always feels bad, but what's good? Only what, about 15,000 down? That's 1 direct hit Mangan off. Push.
That's honestly not that bad. Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's been 5 minutes.
It's probably been 5 minutes. Yeah. Let's not waste time. Let's move on.
Yeah, and let's not take away from other people's stream. Someone else is probably streaming that table. Watch them if you like it. Otherwise, we got
Hey, Len.
this.
you were terrifying in my game. If I
Get the
think if you
open
want-
hands, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, but Curl.
I was thinking in chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking in chat.
4, 5, 5, 6 from Oscar. Is this gonna be a? Is this just a flush push or just a? I want to end this hand with one Dora push. Holding that west, it kind of looks like a flush, but you're throwing away the Dora. Still 2 Shanten, I believe. Oh no, 1 Shanten. 1 Shanten. You gotta reach for the. Yeah, for the 5-8 man weight.
It's one of these things where, in a very Akka heavy format, there's a lot of value in just random Ricci. I'm not gonna lie, especially as random Ricci with 5s as a weight, because honestly, the amount of times we see players who just win on 5-pin Akadora, or even possibly 2 5-pin Akadora, it's strange how this format weights one suit as a better suit than the others. It's really weird to me. Interesting, but weird.
Yeah, it still surprises me when I see a second red 5 appear. That's just does not fit in my brain.
But otherwise, yeah. So how is 5-8 looking? I see 1, 5, 2. So it's still a 6 tile. Sorry, 7 words. I can do math. 8 minus 3 is 5, not 6.
Yeah, 5. It's a 5 tile weight.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's been a long day. It's only been an hour, but it's been a long day.
I guess yesterday was a long day. Maybe I just didn't sleep too well. I don't know. I'm sorry if that's the case.
Oh, I can guarantee I didn't.
Yeah. But it looks like Oscar could end up waiting on the same weight as Vietnam here. We could see a double run, perhaps. We'll see. I'm not sure what Oscar is going to do here. 7's pretty sus. I was about to say, do you just go west, west, west and leave the hand? You have Dora 2, though. Maybe Cheetoy's the answer.
It's going at 3. Invoker might be looking at this 5 as a pair.
Yeah, Invoker's.
If you throw the 3, you have to throw the. If you're pushing, you have to throw the 4 here, right? Otherwise, you were playing completely safe. Okay. But it does not matter with the skill button of Sumo.
I mean, yeah, just if you just sumo, no one else can fight you. You just win.
Yeah, just win. Okay. Vietnam, but with one of my hands I respect a lot more, but is slow. I shall not deny, these hands are slow.
Yeah, Vietnam's hand is just... I can't say anything good about it, I'm sorry.
Once again, it's slow, but it represents so much potential of... You know what you're discarding for the next 4 turns. Therefore, these shapes of,
So, 5 so? No? 4 man?
Yeah.
Why aren't they coming out?
Toy is very easy from what you're getting here.
They're not going for Cheetoy, though. If they were going for Cheetoy, they would be keeping East. They would be keeping the White Dragon. The White Dragon can go.
Well, yeah, but you're still over... Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's a potential, and that's what you're looking at with these draws you're going to get.
Yeah, there are tricks to Cheetoy that... And I like the idea of keeping the green dragon here. I like the idea of keeping the red dragon. Okay, the red dragon can go now. But the fact that it's been cut once actually makes it better for a Cheetoy way, because you're way more likely to catch someone else just playing it as a safe tile.
I just say, how I like to view these hands is I just ignore the honor tiles, look at the rest.
Yeah, I mean,
go from there.
That is fair, honestly.
And then obviously if you draw like a pair, then you can re-evaluate what you want. Like if you get the second green.
With 5-pin, it definitely does, because there's 2 red 5s. You could just make 2 Dora easily enough. But yeah, this hand is. I really would love it to be Cheetoy, but I don't think it's going to be.
Oh yes. However, is that Invoker and Tenpai there? Yes, with a 2-8, but Sumo only.
I mean, I would reach you that, but if you're not confident with your weight and you really want to get pinned, actually no, I wouldn't reach you that because of the Yitsu chance. Yeah, of course, no.
Yeah.
That's a good Dharma. I take it back. Normally I call people out on Dharma, but
yeah. The question is, would you take the 1,000 points and just move on?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna say whether that's right or wrong. I don't know. So I'll assume it's right. Yeah.
I mean, I would. I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't. There's arguments for not doing it, right? But
yeah.
I feel like if you have a chance to win, you say no to it. You're tempting fate. I don't like that. It's like saying, you know what, I don't want to win this hand. You can let someone else win this hand. That's fine. That's yeah.
Oh, the early
Regis
reach.
is Tenpai on 4-7.
4-7.
I like it.
So that is a good.
Reach Dora 2. It might not have anything else, but it's honest. You know, it's just a nice reach.
Yeah.
As far as we can
There's
tell,
some work.
there are 5 tiles to draw for Sumo, which means it's actually really strong.
Also, that I did get. You did remind me of something that I still haven't forgotten from playing Mahjong on Final Fantasy, where clearly people don't know how. Some people who don't just literally don't know how to play. One of them got me with last tile discard only. No, it wasn't that. It was robbing a can. Because I was in Tenpai, and I went can and robbing a can, and that was their only Yaku.
I'm not gonna lie.
There was no Han. It was a 1,000 point robbing a can, and that felt worse than dealing into a Hane man.
I have a very similar story. We'll talk about Legis Sumo in this hand first because nice.
Yes, of course.
Any error? No error. Error's fake. But there was a time where I saw a player Khan 1, and then I knew all the dragons were gone, and I think they calmed themselves Dora 6. I think they calmed themselves Dora 8, if I remember correctly. They calmed Dora, the Dora 1, and then they flipped the Dora 1 again. But I saw what they'd done. They had no Yaku, right? I knew that they had no Yaku because they played every Yaku high. They'd also called a different suit. So I knew it wasn't Sanjiku, I knew it wasn't Yaku high.
River.
And I dealt into the Hote because I'm an idiot, yes. So I ended up dealing in to a 9-hand hand because I am a numpty and I am not very smart. And we've all been
By the
there.
way, Tenpai already with Legis.
Yeah.
The 8-man.
8-man, 2 tiles. Unless it
One cool, that's all you need.
Yeah, I mean, you only need 1. And you can always draw 6 and upgrade it. Like there's plenty of upgrades here.
Oh, yes.
I don't think Invoker's ever going to play the 8-man. I don't see it.
No, that looks like a free pair in your hand there.
I think
Shumichi is in Tenpai too, as I see. 4-7-1.
Yep.
Wait, and Ron.
The hand that was full of minefields. That 7-man was the worst draw.
Yeah. I mean, with 7-8-8, what can you do other than fold? There's nothing you can do. You either deal into one or you deal into the other. Take your pick.
I'll say, and how would you know which
Yeah.
either of them are dangerous in the first place?
On the plus side, at least it was relatively cheap. It wasn't like a down to a man, like a Hanneman or anything like that. That's just what, 3 hand? Was that? I can't remember.
This game is full of nickel and diamond back and forth.
Hey, that's my kind of game.
Death by 1,000 cuts. That's the only reason why Vietnam is at 13,000, really.
Yeah, I mean, even then, it's not that bad, right? Like that's a
No,
20,000 point gap. You can get that in 2
Yeah.
hands, really.
Yeah, like one dealer Mangan.
Yeah.
With the rest of us.
Yeah, even just 1 hand, as you say, yeah. Yeah, this is my kind of game. I like a game where you can just sort of any hand is worth a decent amount of points because everyone's just going relatively cheap and fast. And it's all about who's the most efficient, also who's the luckiest. But you know,
You see, I like this sort of game in ranks because you just need to build 1 good hand and you can coast it to victory or at least second for free, right?
I get that.
But this is not that format. You can't do that. You need these points whenever you can get it.
So I think at the end of the day, like you got to see a chance and you got to take it. Like, I'm trying to find a way of saying it. Like you miss
You
100%
can't
of the
throw
shots you
away
don't
points.
take. Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right? And if you have a chance of winning, you should try and take that chance. Now, if the only way you can win the hand is by taking like 2,000 points, then that's fine. And I guess the other thing is because it is a 4-Raka format, right? 4 red 5s. Going cheap, going Tanyao is so much more powerful, right? Because you're
We're
more
seeing
likely
a lot
to
of
draw.
3,900 and 5,200 point hands.
Yeah, because there are 4 red 5s. You're way more likely to pull a Stadora for no reason. Like everyone has it. Like if we look at the situation, like Oscar has a Dora, Invoker has a red 5 Dora, And just because there are that many more red 5s in the wall,
Yeah.
you might as well try and use them, right?
Lee just not living the dream for Sananko or Suanko. Cutting another pair.
I do like what they've chosen to do, but yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, the dream's there. You missed 100% of the Yakumans you don't go for.
You're not wrong. You've used my words against me. Dang. I'm
Yeah.
powerless now.
I have learnt your lesson. Always go for Kokoshi. Oh, see,
you're-
they would have gotten the second triplet.
That's unfortunate. That really is.
Oh, the demons are taunting. And Cheetoy Gaming.
I mean, yeah, honestly, Oscar's no reason not to at least consider it. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs. Really Shanten already.
Yeah.
Cheetoy Tanyao is always a weird one, because it's like, your weight's going to be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just Toy Tanyao or just Tanyao only.
Swap an Shanten for a slightly better Shanten. Invoker is on that really cool weight. That's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
Oh, jeez.
I think that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's just 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's-
Sorry.
Yeah, no, but if you get 6, that's 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 with a spare 4. So I don't think 6 works. Oh, no, it does work.
Yeah, if you draw 6, 6 is your
Yeah.
pair. It's a triplet 4, triplet 5. If you
Oh,
draw
yeah.
7, if you draw anything else, it's a sequence with a triplet and a pair, I believe.
Oh, wide wait.
The problem with it is, obviously, all the 4s are in Invoker's hand, all the 5s are in Invoker's hand.
Oh, opening can after reaching
Oh no.
Oh, that's going to backfire. Oh no, Vietnam! How many
And
errors
it
did you give?
backfired.
How many errors did you give them? No.
0. Oh, the 8-man though.
Who had 8-man? Did anyone have 8-man? I think Lee just played some 8-mans earlier. Sorry, I'm just going to take a moment just to have a quick look to see. Probably could see through this, but did anyone actually have 8-man? Did anyone pass up on the potential for a million Dora? This hand, it looks like the answer was no. The 8-man were all... Oh, no, Oscar. Oscar played 2 8-mans. If only Oscar knew. If only Oscar could see the future and recheat and get every 8-man being Dora 3, you know?
And by the way, Invoker is current dealer, so
Okay.
please can you change the book?
Yep.
Thank you.
Carl.
I've gotten too casual, I see. I'm sorry.
We are a professional stream here. You've earned money off this stream.
I mean, technically I have now, yeah. I've been paid a whole $2.50.
I know, right?
I appreciate that, by the way. Sorry. Legitimately, I'm not making jokes. I actually do appreciate that.
Right.
So, Invoker's Point, would you cut the 7 from that? I don't think I would cut 7, man, right? I like keeping 357 as a... What's the word they call it? Yankan?
357 just feels like a better 2-4. Because your
Yeah.
6-7 is already.
I mean, it paid off. We drew the 2-man. But if we count blocks, we have block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2-4... With the 2-4, we had 6 blocks, right? So it may be... I don't know. Maybe it's better to cut down one of the weaker blocks to try and make 5 good blocks. It looks like they're going to cut and end up cutting 2-4 anyway, which is a bit interesting. They've also called away their only pair, so now we're playing Where's the Pair. Hopefully
Well,
the pair-
probably in this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably where it's going to be.
What if it's 7 so?
Or if they draw a 5.
Actually, it's not 7 so. They've
5 so.
there are 7 so's left. But otherwise, yeah, I don't like the call there. I'm not a fan. But either way, Invoker is Shanten. Vietnam is Tenpai.
With some shiny tiles for 6-9, man. But so.
I guess we've learned the answer where the pair is, but are you brave enough to cut 5? You are, okay. In that case...
Oh, we
yes.
have no fear here. We want this Dora. So 5-8 versus 69. Who shall win?
Honestly... Let's...
By the numbers,
It's 6 versus...
I think it's even. The 69 has a few.
It's 6 versus 3. 5, sorry. So, 6-9 is...
and 2-5, all of the bamboos are dangerous.
Mo.
Doesn't.
But Oscar gets the Upatsumo, as you do. Very skillful.
Skill gaming.
Very skillful. Honestly, it was a good weight. 2-5 is a good weight.
Oh yeah, very good.
Like, I'm not going to say that it was a bad Riichi. That was 100% a good Riichi, but
If I were them, I would have just had 2 Ura though.
if I were them, yes, yeah. If you were playing, you just hit error 2 every time. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's definitely a skill I haven't learned. I wonder how I can train to get more Oradora. Is there a course that teaches you how to?
Riichi Book 1, I think that's what I was in it. I've not read it yet.
I don't think that helps you with get Oradora, but maybe I need to read it again. We'll see.
Okay, I'll teach you how to get more Oradora. Can more?
You're not wrong.
Then you will let me get Oradora. Oh, it seems like a smooth double Yakuhai potential flush from Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't mind cutting 8-9 man from this unless we draw 7 really quickly. It is a little bit obvious. You can't pawn that.
No, but I'd probably cheat the 2-4.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's obvious, really. No, sometimes you just have to go. I'm doing this. Are you sure you want to push your hand?
How brave are you feeling, or are you more likely to just cut 6-2? Pawn the Hatsu.
I'd cut the 8-9. Mostly because the 2-6 still, is just as annoying a weight. You could theoretically continue going for the flush. You probably don't want to because Lee just called.
The reason why I suggested the way I did is because you don't want to end up playing Where's the Pair again. Where's the Pair is a path that leads to disaster. Unfortunately, yeah, the 7s are mostly held, so this 8-9 weight is bad. But you can see Legis maybe might cut it. I don't think so, actually. Legis is 10 play. Sorry, I take it back. They're waiting on 6, man. So it's 2 tiles for Legis, although now they might cut the 7. There it is.
Oh, nice.
It's cheap, but 2 hand 30s dealer.
Yeah, two little dragons.
I wouldn't quite say it's a nickel or a dime. That's like a quarter at least, right? I don't know my American cash as well as I possibly could do, but we'll see.
Ain't much, but it's honest work here.
I mean, honestly, you've got a long way to work, a long way to go. Every step along the path is a good step. The question's going to be: is Invoker going to Khan? Because we know that Chun's coming out of Vietnam's hand. Is Invoker going to Khan?
I mean, you did just pawn. It gives you an extra draw.
Maybe
if you've already committed this hard,
we'll see. I
don't
Invoker,
think you should.
I think they might, but I don't think you should.
Yes, you do now.
Well, I guess now you've canned once, you might as well can twice.
Yeah.
So that Chun is getting canned.
Come on.
The question is, who gets the new Dora?
No, sorry, you can't unless one other person opens up, right? Realistically. No, keep your pairs. You might get a third can.
I mean, they're going to get a third can. Oh, sorry, third can. Sorry, Sankansu. Yes, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Sankansu. You live the dream. if you're doing this, you're doing this.
I appreciate
no
it.
half measures.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Mahjong is a game where hesitation is only ever going to end in bad for you. So yeah, it makes sense.
It's just the Kukoshi. Is that? Yep, that is going to be pushed for.
Oscar, you're so brave. What are you waiting on? You need the west and the east and the Chun. The Chun's never coming though. Oscar, I'm sorry. Vietnam's going to end up playing Chun, and it's going to get calmed away, and you're going to feel really silly. Well, you can basically ride the entire extra hand out safe because you've got so many safe tiles, but still.
So waiting on 5-man only for Legis. Wait, no. Oh no, 2-5. It's a 2-5 wait.
Yeah, wait, it's a 2-5-8.
Paying Damo because you got.
Oh,
it's 2-5-8, but the 8s have been canned.
Good point.
They're gone.
Well, there's the 5, but is Oscar going to push this Kokoshi? Maybe. Depends. I just hope Vietnam plays the Chun. There we go. Now, if it gets canned, when it gets canned, It's going to get cut.
So the
Wait,
Kokushi
what?
is still open, so it might be dealt in. And an upgrade for Legis.
One thing I will say is Oscar clearly saw the pause there, right? So in their mind, they might be thinking, hang on, there was a pause. Does that mean someone's got a pair? Does that mean someone's got a triplet? Maybe Oscar's second guessing the Kokushi. Yeah, they've given up.
It's okay, the fault.
Yeah. See, Oscar pays
Best part
attention.
about-
I trust them. They're a strong enough player to pay attention to these kinds of things. You see that pause, and you're thinking, okay, I'm never seeing this Chun.
Okay, that must be a nice discard for Vietnam. You can be like, okay, now I can get rid of this 7.
Do you know what the really scary
Oh,
thing
against
is?
Tenpai.
Oscar's hand's actually developing into a real hand now. I mean, it's probably going to be too late now, really. I think Vietnam's probably going to end up summering. Or possibly Legis, we'll see. Gee, how is 258
They're both
looking?
on 2-5 weights, but different 5s.
So Legis has a 2-tile weight, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Whereas Vietnam has a... Is it also 2 tiles? I think it's also 2 tiles. Yeah, so Legis has a 1-tile... Sorry, Vietnam's got a 1-tile weight now, thanks to Oscar drawing the last 5. Legis has a 2-tile weight. This is probably going to get exhaustive.
Shit.
To say it.
discard the 8, go to a 6. Oh no, it's not a takeover. It's opened up,
You've
obviously.
opened up, yeah. I mean, I could understand if you were trying to be safe, because the 8 is safer than the 7. Like, it's safe to Legis if you're worried about Legis being Tenpai.
Well, that's the tile that will blow you up.
Oh, what a tile
Oh,
to draw
no.
the Hote. Oh no!
Oh,
Legis, good job.
this is going to be nasty. That hand is so
Committing
shiny.
violence. Hote Pinfu Tanyao. With, 4-Dora. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
It's just a classic. It's just a little handyman.
Just a little tiny baby Hanneman.
And that is Team Yankee falling so far behind in this table.
I mean, that's what happened last time. If I remember correctly. Let's have a quick look. What did Yankee do?
No, Yankee is Jake's team, right? And they just crushed basically for the entirety of it.
Oh, no. Vietnam... Okay, Vietnam did actually make points in game 1, but not many.
Yeah.
It was Len who crushed it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Next slot. We're gonna. I'm looking forward to seeing Len crush someone who isn't my team for once, and me. I'm looking forward to that, honestly. Not that there's any pressures before. Please don't feel that. But you better win. That's what I'm trying to say here. If you're going to do that well against me, you better do that well against everyone. Come on. I joke.
It's fine. Ready for. I'll get your own back, Carol, on the auto table.
That's fair. I need to actually check that Discord more often because I don't. And that's
I need to push for more games on it. I keep forgetting.
So honestly, that was a really fun match. Like, yes, one player went and did a murder, but
Oh, it's much different when you can say the word Ron, though.
I don't even say Ron these days. I say thank you. Is that BM or is that just like politeness? I don't know.
No. What you need to do, you need to be a bit more British and say sorry.
No, I don't like saying sorry. I do that enough already.
Sorry, flip your tires over Handyman.
Terribly sorry, old chap. You do appear to have dealt in. Perchance. So Legis has a Tenpai, but they choose the Dharma. I mean, it's a pure sequence. I think this is an
Dora 2.
okay Dharma.
Yeah,
I would
Simples, Dora 2, Ipeco, Notomo. Yeah.
Ideally, you want to draw the 8, I guess. Sorry, the 7. But would you pawn?
Would you?
I pawn 4 also.
I guess you're trading it for a Pinfu, so if you draw the 7. Stop, 8 man, get out!
But it's not Pinfu. It's just a Rhiannon weight rather than the 5 only. It'd be a 5/8 instead of.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be force. It'd be.
But if you get the 2-sided, you would have to reach it to get your value out.
And you still got Dora 2. That's value enough. Your dealer, Dora 2. The irony is, if we'd gone for the Manzu side, we would probably be in a much better situation. But that's okay. How's 5 looking? There's 1 in the wall, 1 in Vietnam's hand, but that's never coming out. That's just not going to happen. But 1 in the wall, you never know. I think I would pawn the 4 though, just for the extra Dora if it came out 4-so. Probably pawn the 3-so honestly. Because if you pawn the 3-so, you can switch to a 4-7 weight.
Is
Right?
that a tanky weight from Vietnam and West?
It is currently, yes. But yeah, I think I would have pawned 3-pin there. Wait, no, it's not. It's not a tanky weight. Sorry, I take it back. It's Oscar's weight in the West. Sorry,
It's off.
on the right there. Maybe I shouldn't use. Maybe I shouldn't use the people's real names. Maybe I should start saying Nana. I could refer to them by their character name, right? They're all using different characters. So I can get away with
I
it.
do not know the characters.
Yui,
or the,
Nana, Kaguya Hime, and Miki.
And Vietnam deals into his diamond.
Very cool. 1 hand, but
hats.
Hats.
Bam! Hats off to you, Oscar.
hey,
What a
honest-
already.
Oh, it really has been. It's been quick, hasn't it?
Gee.
Wow. No kidding. This has been a very fast match. But will it be over this quickly? I think Oscar could give us some dealer repeats before this game's done. Obviously, even if Oscar was in first place and they won this hand, the game would continue. So, let's see how long we stay in South for. I actually like keeping 778 a lot because obviously if we call the Green Dragon here, which probably will come from Legis eventually, we need a pair otherwise. 1-so could be that pair, but 7-man could be a much better case of that pair, so we'll see. But yeah. It's time to be cheap and cheerful.
GG up to a GGG.
GG up to a GGG.
Yeah, it's much more BM than a GG.
I guess so. Yeah.
Great, good game.
Great good game. Golly good. Gosh.
Golly, oh golly, good game. Oh, more 246, 357. Oh, I hate these. It always feels so bad.
Yeah, the old Rian can. Such a good shape early in the hand. Less good later now.
Like, get rid of the 2. I guess you
Ooh,
are
for a 10.
in for a 10 hell if that's the case.
I mean, you could call it, and that would solve the problem that way. Lee just might feed you, but is that a risk you want to take? Lee just actually Ishanten for a pin through here with 1 Akka. Honestly, wouldn't be a bad way to end it.
That's not a pin through. He's got 3 9s.
I mean, you cut 9 as your reach tile.
Yes, you're correct. I
decided
have
to
to
take
rotate my
32.
head 90 degrees to look at it. Oh yeah, you're right.
They decided to go for 2-5, which is fine. Oscar could cheat this for Tenpai, but chooses not to. I guess because cutting 6 is too risky to Arichi. It makes sense. It might not pay off, but we'll see. How's Oscar going to fold this? Oh, sat 7. Yeah, it's CG safe. You've got to pair them. Makes sense. Could cheat this.
Could cheat this.
And lay a
The
trap.
things if you're
for
pushing
waiting.
this hand, you might be in for a 10 hell once more.
Well, if you cheat it, you could lay a wait. You could lay a trap, right? Because you can wait on the Sanzo, hoping someone else plays it while they're folding.
The problem is you got the 5-6 and you've discarded 7. 5-6p.
Oh, yeah. I mean that's not a bad thing. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Hope it's a problem that solves itself. That's all. It's good.
Just on the tile. It's fine.
That's my kind of problem. Problem solves itself. Yeah.
Vietnam with all the dangerous tiles in the hand.
We were looking too much at Legis and Oscar because they were the ones who were close to Tenpai. But Invoker it's been building quietly, carefully. A hand with Dora 2. It's still 2 away from
hands
Tenpai, but with Dora 2, you never know. They might be willing to push that, especially from 3rd place. Like, it's too early to really worry about placement, but still.
Can.
No,
Oh,
we got 3 safe tiles here. Oscar's going to close this out with one so. No reason not to.
I know you can't, but oh, it just.
It would be
What
very
if you
fun.
Did into the reach.
It would be very fun.
That
Oscar
would
has
be
to
the
decide,
power.
are they going to push this? 'Cause if they're not,
They can.
wait, why push Chun?
There'd have to be a pair weight on the Chun.
I guess it's just Meteori.
But it's not safer to Legis at all. It's one cut. That's not a guarantee. I mean, I guess Legis has to have a pair weight on it, so it has to be a tanky if it's Chun. But
Yeah, it's not a hard safe, but it feels safe enough that I. If you're like, I want Tenpai.
yeah, and if you're going to do that, you can do that now. Play 2.
Yeah.
There you go. Waiting on 5 so. It looks like we're
Oh,
going
if it chose
again.
to wait on the 3 so though, would have got.
Yeah,
the
but
high
you would have to play. You don't have to play 6. Like, I don't trust that. You don't trust
Oh,
that.
well, I don't.
1, 2,
oh,
3,
oh,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
That's 10. You go for it. You go for it. That's...
I think you go for it. Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see an attempt? Oscar, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Oscar? What are you thinking?
Come on.
You gonna give it a go? You gonna give it a go?
Yes.
Not
Yes.
Kishugi high. Interesting.
I mean, we've got a 10 start, so it's like what, 12%, 14% chance of making Kokoshi. We are missing 1 so, 9 so, and the White Dragon.
away.
That's it, right? That's it. One 9 White
Yeah,
Dragon.
2 away now.
And Shantan.
And it could turn into all honours. You never know.
It could
You still
do.
get rid of your 4 pair, right? You,
Yeah.
You don't push it to an
No,
actual
you have
hand
to-
unless you draw.
I want to see a Yakuman on stream. Oscar, do it. Oscar, make it happen. I will hold you personally accountable if this doesn't work. I don't care if someone else wins before you. It will be your fault. I'm just saying. I know I see 2 of the White Dragons in Vietnam's hand. I know I see 2 of the 1 so's in Invoker's hand. But I will hold you personally accountable if you don't make this. Dang it, the one's... Ah, no, it's dead!
No.
How could you, Oscar? How could you not make this Kokoshi? How could you not make it happen?
You could end up waiting for it though. That's the thing.
You could. Imagine.
And that would be.
Although
Oh, no,
Vietnam
wait.
could be building another Yakuman.
Oh, sorry. I just realised what did happen. Okay, I was looking away trying to find out chances on making it.
Okay.
You see, you should have believed, Oscar. Should have believed.
Still, Honitsu is doable here.
It is.
It feels like consolation prize after the hype that I was feeling just now.
Look at this!
Oh, but what
Come
if?
on, commit. You're drawing another 9.
Oh,
You are drawing another 9, man. Next.
Too well trained. They're not naive and full of hope. Although, hey, the half flash is building up quite nicely. Hey, let's go. All honors, maybe.
Or probably
All
more accurately,
honest?
Honitsu, but maybe wins. Well, that's probably dead, isn't it?
There's no such thing as double Yakuza.
2 East discarded, so he'd need to get the other 3.
Yeah, okay. In that case, we're probably
So
going to see
it's
East.
probably just a.
Yeah, Hatsu's
Just
been
a
cut
Honitsu.
twice. The Green Dragon, sorry, Hatsu's been cut twice. But still, Honest is doable, right? That's still a decent hand,
You need,
I guess.
Need to draw a. No, that Honors is dead. Honors is dead.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Honitsu, sorry.
Oh,
Half
Honitsu. Oh, yeah,
I
Honitsu
use
is
marching
there.
sword terminology, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm mixing between all of them.
I try and say both at the same time, but I feel like that's like a waste of breath sometimes, but I don't know.
I used to talk always in
Oh.
English. Oh, it would have been so good, but
That's fine, you can use it as a pair. It's fine. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Unless this is
Yeah.
Chitoi. Chitoi Honitsu. West is safe to that. It's also a very good trap to wait on to that, if you're going to.
it just looks so close to wins, and it's just impossible.
Still, if it's a half flush Chitoi, that's the wrong tile to draw. And now you've seen it, Patsuma to end it. Good job, Invoker, sorry. No error because error isn't there. But
Yeah, the only error was when East won, Hanchan won.
yeah, it happens. It happens to people who I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to
surprised.
finish the sentence. The sentence is just salt. Let's move on. So it looks like we have a 10-minute break between this match and me starting the next one. I think that's supposed to be right. So that's a 15-minute break, I believe.
You're the admin.
I'm the admin. Yeah, I've decided.